Welcome back into Fourth Down. In the salary cap era of the NFL, good teams have to have even better drafts. In 2008, the Saints could have a total of 7 of their own first-round picks in the starting lineup. The last 3 players chosen in the first round by the Black and Gold, however, just might have the most questions surrounding them. Juan Kincaid tries to get the answers.
Minicamp is partly about seeing where everybody is, more physically than mentally. Robert Meacham, last year's first-round bust, looks to have turned the corner in the eyes of head coach Sean Payton.
He's had a good offseason. The big thing with Robert is he's healthy, and so now you have a chance to begin to evaluate a healthy player as opposed to someone who's not full speed. So that would be the big thing. He's worked hard at getting his knee to full strength, and he's running better.
Run, Reggie, run, and this time he's doing it with his teammates. Last year, Bush spent much of his offseason back in California. But after a disappointing 2007 season, Bush wanted to change things. He believes being around his teammates full-time is vitally important to him having success this season.
I think there's just certain things about being here in the offseason, around the team, around the facility, around your players and the coaching staff that you can't really substitute for as opposed to not being here. Just little things like getting maybe, little film work in with your coach for 10, 15 minutes, goes a long way. So, those are some of the things that I missed last year, not being here in the offseason, and, that's why I said, I made it a point to be here, and I look forward to improving on it.
And then there's the Saints' newest first-round selection, defensive tackle Cedric Ellis. Payton says it's too early to praise the 300-pounder, but it's easy to see why the Saints were so high on the Southern Cal alum.
In general, D tackles are, good D tackles are hard to find. That's the gist that I get from everybody. So when there is a good D tackle in the draft, a lot of teams are out to get them. But I'm quick and I use my hands and my feet pretty well, in my opinion. And I guess Coach Payton and other guys like that. And I expect to produce it as much as possible. Definitely trying to get out there and let the coaches see what I can do.
From Saints Minicamp, I'm Juan Kincaid, 4th Down on 4.
The business of pro football oftentimes can trump loyalty. Jamal Brown had loyally manned one of the game's toughest positions for 2 seasons and at a Pro Bowl level when his name was floated around as trade bait on draft day back in April. The Saints left tackle was assured the rumors were just that, and now he's trying to reassure the Saints. When it comes to offensive linemen, there aren't many better.
With the 7th pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Cedric Ellis, defensive tackle, USC.
Before the Saints selected Cedric Ellis with the 7th overall pick, there were reports the Saints went after Glenn Dorsey and were willing to give up Jamal Brown to do it. The trade, however, never happened, but a phone call to Brown would.
Mickey Loomis called me and said, that was just, some rumors out there that, the Rams was talking about, and, Coach Haslett, that guy that drafted me here. So, Mickey Loomis said, it wasn't nothing but just those guys, talking, starting rumors and things like that. But, I understand the business of the game, and you got to make the best moves, for a team. So, if it happened, it happened. But, Mickey gave me that phone call, just reassured that I was going to still be here. But I was just, happy to find out, like the real story of what was going on. And then when, Mickey Loomis called and told me, that was all rumors, that it was a sigh of relief because I do want to be here. I do want to be a Saint. So, it all worked out good.
And Brown began to work out even more, showing up early for the team's off-season workouts, dropping weight on the scale while adding weight to the bar, all in an attempt to get back to his Pro Bowl form of 2 seasons ago.
Not personally, but just more, as a team, coming from, going to the championship game and then coming back, not even making playoffs. So last year was a letdown, but, we're looking forward to getting back to playing like we did in 2006.
Brown's new sleek appearance hasn't gone unnoticed either. The Saints left tackle was singled out by Sean Payton during the team's organized team activities just a week ago.
Jamal Brown's had one of the better off seasons. I know the best off season he's had in his career here, so he's been doing extremely well.
Well, there's Sean Payton talking to Jamal Brown.
Comforting news, considering Brown spent more time than he wanted in Payton's doghouse last season. But Brown insists last year's woes are behind him. His main concern now, keeping pass rushers in front of him. Welcome news to the man whose blind side Brown is responsible for.
I noticed that he's gotten a lot bigger and stronger.
And I think what that does for him mentally is I think it just helps him gain even more confidence. You know, Jamal's a guy who has played at a high level. You know, he was a starter in the Pro Bowl 2 years ago. You know, let's not forget that. So we know the type of player that he can be, and you know, he's at the point of his career where it's kind of, you know, ready to take that next step, and I feel like he's ready for that.
It always looks good, you know, when your peers notice you and things like that. But, you know, personally for myself and for my team, you know, I just want to get better so we can go out, you know, have a good year.
Brown was inactive for one game last season, but has started every game he's played in his NFL career. Stay tuned.